Well, let's just get started. Best voice artist performance in English. Skip. Best voice artist performance, Japanese. Now, for this one, it's actually not that difficult. I'm gonna go with Reina Ueda. Normally, she's like the I have a soft voice kind of character, but oh man, Reze, she went all out with Reze. I didn't even recognize her. Now for best ending sequence, I'm gonna go with an Apex. I mean, that one's TK. I gotta be honest, the rest of these are kind of washed. I did listen to every single one because last year I didn't vote for Burning, and Burning is easily, oh, that was so good. I should have listened to that one. So I listened to every single one of these, and an Apex was the only one that I thought was pretty decent. Best opening sequence. This one is it was a toss-up between Mirage and On the Way, and ultimately I'm gonna go with On the Way just because it's one that I actually listen to. I don't really listen to Mirage. I mean, how does this one go again? Yeah, I don't know, something like that, but it's really good though. I recommend. Best score. This one, it's gonna be, I gotta be honest, there's only one that it can be, and that's the Reze Arc movie. Like, come on, man. Easily one of the best things about the movie was Chainsaw Man's music. Oh man, it was so good. Kensuke Ushio, man, he's not my favorite composer, but damn, that was such a good score. A lot of people talk about In the Pool, but man, Slow Summer's Eve, that is actual perfection. That is literally peak. That's peak music. That is, oh man, that sequence is so nice. I love it. Easily my favorite part of the movie. Best anime song, and that is easily Jane Doe. Iris Out, it was pretty catchy, but oh man, Jane Doe literally rips my heart out, plays with it, and then grinds it on glass until it bleeds, and then it puts it back inside me. It's also a very good reminder that Reze is never gonna come back, and man, let's just get to the next one. Must protect at all cost character. Next, best supporting character. This it was gonna be a toss-up between Engine and Katsuki Bakugo, but I gotta be honest, Bakugo kinda goated. It kinda shows why he's the GO at the end of the season. I mean, come on, pulls up at the very end, peak. That's all I can say. Best main character, Easy as Pie, baby. Best slice of life. I gotta be honest, sport fans, I was expecting a lot more from Blue Box. All we got was a really boring female main character that I'm gonna be honest, I don't find any appeal. She's washed. I gotta be honest, she's washed. And on the other hand, we have Hina, who is goated with the sauce, such a cool character, and then she gets done so dirty, and for that reason I'm out. I'm probably gonna watch season 2 for more Hina, but that's about it, to be honest, when it comes to Blue Box. However, when it comes to Karu no Hana, I thought this was gonna be like an easy Karu no Hana sweep, because I read them. It's one of those instances where I read the manga before I watched the show, because the show didn't even exist at that time, and I thought it was gonna sweep a Karu no Hana sweep, but then City the Animation came out of nowhere with a freaking chair. Holy crap. I'm not even nostalgic for Nichijou. I was surprised with how much I enjoyed City the Animation. It's one of those things where like the characters are just so whimsy and funny, and there's even some heartfelt moments that were like, oh man, why is this getting to me? I'm starting to feel emotions? What? Watching just weird, abstract shenanigan humor. I'm the kind of guy that has Carnival Phantasm as a 10 out of 10, so it's just my kind of show. So I'm not so surprised that I'm gonna vote for it, to be honest. So yeah, you know what? I recommend. Best drama. I didn't watch Anne Shirley, and I didn't watch The Summer Hikaru Died. I don't really watch, I guess, yeah, Apothecary Diaries did have pretty good drama. Sure, well, it is dramatic. I mean, it's China. I didn't really watch Takapi for the drama either. It was more of a, well, it was more like a thriller, I guess. Orb had some pretty decent drama too. Orb, so I think I'm gonna go with the Apothecary Diaries, man. It was pretty good. I do think a certain character should have stayed dead just to make it a bit more high stakes, but it's fine. Best isekai anime. It's gonna be ReZero. I didn't watch Zenshu, and Konosuba. The older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, Konosuba is actually, you know, it's not really that good. I mean, it's decent. It's fine. Konosuba's fine, guys. It's fine. but I'm gonna go with ReZero. I think I'll probably watch Zenchu though, but it's gotta be ReZero. Best action. I'm gonna be honest, sport fans, I was expecting Chainsaw Man to be here because half of the movie is literally action, and it's some of the best action that I've ever seen in my entire life. Quite honestly, I'm a bit salty that it's not on here, but other than that, I think I'm gonna go with One Piece. One Piece, oh man, One Piece has Vincent Chan started animating, so I mean, enough said. Best comedy. Yeah, so I've only seen Dan to Dan, My Dress Up Darling, and City the Animation out of these, and the only one that actually got a good hoot and a holler out of me was City the Animation, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Best romance. This is gonna be another easy one for me. Kaoru no Hana had easily the best confession that I've ever seen in any anime. At the top of my head, I actually can't think of a better one. I'm really trying. Here, give me a sec. Yeah, I really can't. For that reason, I'm gonna go with Kaoru no Hana. Yeah, so for best background art, this is just gonna be outside of my jurisdiction. I mean, I didn't watch the Summer Hikaru died, and it looks like it. I mean, I've seen some trailers. It looks like it's probably very good, but I just didn't see it. The trash anime, maybe. Actually, there's not much. A lot of the background kind of looked. That was alright. Shit, maybe. I think I'll just go with City the Animation. Because the art is more simple, it did allow for a very vibrant background. Now that I think about it, I think the City the Animation backgrounds probably stood out more to me just because of how vibrant they are. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna go with City the Animation. Best director? For me, it's easily Shinya Lino. And that's because the way Takubi was presented, oh man, just such good presentation. Every scene with Marina fighting Suzuka, not against Suzuka, because Suzuka is really, she's kind of just taking it. Yeah, nothing but pure hatred that this director makes you feel towards these characters, and it's not just one character. It really shows that everyone's kind of bad. Takubi is very seinen. There's a lot of disturbing scenes that I think were directed very well. It really shows the horrors that, you know, kids can go through, and it did it masterfully. Takubi is serious, and the direction is pretty serious. And it's not a lighthearted show, and the direction shows that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Shinya Lino. Best character design. This is pretty easy. This is gonna go to the trash anime. I mean, you take a look at one of these characters, you know what they're about. That's just what good character design does. So yeah, the trash anime. Best animation. Dan to Dan, it was pretty good. Didn't blow me away. My Trash Academia, animation was pretty decent, but I mean, nothing to write home about. My Hero Academia had a couple of good episodes. I think some episodes were more hype compared to its animation. The Bakugo episode had some amazing animation, but that's all that I can really remember. One Piece has some pretty fun fight scenes, but other than that, I can't. Actually, yeah, this might be. It might be between One Piece and Takubi. The thing with Takubi though is Takubi's art style, animation, and everything was consistent. It's also shorter. It's like 6 episodes, so I'm assuming that with just 6 episodes to work with, it got more, you know, more love and care than other shows would. Solo Leveling, I mean, yeah, it was good, but I can't. Nothing that I can write home about, to be honest. Well, apart from the fight scenes, One Piece is just One Piece, I think. Takubi, even just regular scenes, normal mundane walking was pretty good, so I'm probably gonna go with Takubi. Best original anime. I started watching Apocalypse Hotel, but it's one of those things where I probably stopped watching it before I reached the diamonds. I'm not a Digimon fan, so I didn't watch Digimon Beat Break. I didn't watch Lazarus because I just don't. I guess I don't really care for it. And I haven't watched Gundam because I'm still on Double Zeta, and it's probably gonna be a while. I didn't watch Moonrise, and I didn't watch Zenchu, so for that reason, I'm out. Best new series. Because I know what happens next, I think I'm gonna go with Kaoru no Hana, just because I know Peak. So I know Peak is coming. It's not coming fast, but it's coming. So yeah, I'm going with Kaoru no Hana. Takubi is I mean, it's over. Sakamoto Days was pretty hype, not gonna lie. I think I actually enjoyed Sakamoto Days more than I enjoyed My Trash Academia, surprisingly. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with Karu no Hana. And yes, I am being extremely biased. The One Piece award goes to One Piece. Film of the year. Well, for me, this is the easiest decision ever. It's easily gonna be, I mean, for me, it's easily Chainsaw Man. That movie, oh man, that movie was just, it was, I mean, I made a video about it. To me, it's perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. I see no flaws in that movie. Infinity Castle was pretty fun. It was a little long though. And 100 meters, I already know that this is, for a lot of people, it's gonna be a toss-up between 100 meters and Chainsaw Man. And I watched 100 meters, and as someone who loves running, I do gotta admit, 100 meters is actually really good. I've been trying to get my mile under, well, not trying, I did. I got my mile under 5 minutes, and my goal is under 4 minutes, even though you kind of have to be genetically gifted for that. I'm still gonna try. Anyways, there was this quote in 100 meters, and it's whoever can run the 100 meter the fastest can have all the problems solved, or something like that. And I'm gonna be honest, I really resonated with that, mainly because my mental health in a weird way kind of relies on my running. My thoughts are basically, if I can keep running my mile the fastest that I can, everything's gonna be fine. But seeing these characters in 100 meters kind of go through the same thing, where they kind of just stake everything that they have on running, I don't know why. Yeah, okay, maybe we's too far. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why I do that. I can't even put it into words. Maybe I'm just autistic. All that being said, the world of Chainsaw Man is just so crazy, exaggerated, and weird that something simple like romance should just be minute in a world as crazy as this. But fun fact, about 45% of men from ages 18 to 25 have never even approached a woman for a date. So I guess maybe it's not so minute. And just seeing Denji go through such a normal struggle in a world that's so batshit insane, it just sticks, really. Like, oh man, seeing that scene where Denji asks Reze if he can still see her and work at public safety at the same time, it's like, bro, do you even know what manga you're in right now? This is not gonna work out. 100 meters had some really fun moments, had some really heartfelt and enjoyable moments. It was, the thing with 100 meters is it kind of just started and ended. And apart from a couple of quotes, it didn't stick with me as much as I thought it would. I also started watching Uma Musume this year. I caught up to Uma Musume. I watched all of Cinderella Grey, and I think, funnily enough, I think more scenes of Uma Musume are gonna stick with me more than 100 meters, because Uma Musume has more characters and it is longer. There's just more time to get attached to these characters. Their careers are more well defined. I'm no pro runner, so I can relate more to a fake horse girl than, I guess, a human. What? Yeah, at the end of the day, you just get to spend more time with the Uma Musume characters compared to the 100 meter characters. And after that long yap session, for that reason, enough said. I'm just gonna go with Chainsaw Man. Anime of the year. This is actually pretty easy for me. Just gonna rip the band-aid. It's Takopi. Compared to the rest of these, I'm gonna remember Takopi the most. When it comes to Takopi, I mean, you have these kids that are receiving generational trauma from their parents. When Shinya Lino wanted you to feel something, when he wanted you to feel grossed out, when he wanted to make you angry, oh boy did he deliver. The ending was gonna be make or break, and the message that we got at the end, I 100% agree with it. Yeah, that's it. Takopi, anime of the year. And in conclusion,